Our next award is Best Doc Short, and the nominees are Sashin, Breaking the Silence; Sober House, A Sign of Change in Creek Nation;
Vestimentas para una tradición en peligro;
Native and American, Arapaho Truths. And the winner is Sashin, Breaking the Silence. Sashin Littlefeather, producers Gail Kelly, and director Peter.
Give it up for these guys. Beautiful work. Sashin Littlefeather. A blessing and honor she's with us tonight to tell her story.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'm much better at refusing awards than I am accepting them. And A, I recognize you, A. It's been a few years, but right, exactly. Jonelle, thank you so much, sister, for putting this together, this fabulous Red Nations Film Festival, because without you, recognizing Native people, especially all of those in this audience and all the Red people who are represented on the screen, I don't know where we would be, because it's hardworking people like yourself. I knew your mother, Rita Rogers, many, many years ago. She's a very fine woman, just like yourself. And I really treasure what you do here.
Beautiful.
And Joanna, thank you for being our native songbird.
Thank you.
Your voice, in your voice you have a treasure, and you say it all. You take all of our songs and all of our wishes to the Creator with your beautiful voice. I wish I could sing and I wish I could play an instrument, but all I do is just play the radio.
Thank you.
If you haven't seen the documentary, after being boycotted for 45 years, I'm alive now to finally tell my story on film, and I hope that each and every one of you have an opportunity to see it. And thank you to Gail Kelly, the executive producer. It was through Chief Warren Lyons, my good friend of 45 years, that he encouraged me to tell my story and introduced me to Gail Kelly, this wonderful woman right here. And she introduced me to the director, Peter Spire. And between the two of them, in 2 days, we shot this film. In 2 days, they tore my house apart. But it was worth it for the film. And I thank you all very much for this award. It's my very great pleasure to accept it.
And now we have a clip.
When I went up on the stage at the Academy Awards in 1973, I was 26 years old. Because it was so shocking, other people could not believe what happened that night. And they're still talking about it today, 45 years after the fact. I was the first woman of color, the first Native Indigenous woman to ever make a political statement in the history of the Academy Awards.
Hello, my name is Sashin Littlefeather. I'm Apache and I'm president of the National Native American Affirmative Image Committee. I'm representing Marlon Brando this evening, and he has asked me to tell you in a very long speech, which I cannot share with you presently, because of time, but I will be glad to share with the press afterwards that he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry, and on television in movie reruns, and also with recent happenings at Wounded Knee. I beg at this time that I have not intruded upon this evening, and that we will, in the future, our hearts and our understandings will meet with love and generosity. Thank you on behalf of Marlon Brando.
I felt that it was a marvelous opportunity for an Indian to be able to voice his opinion to 85 million people. I guess that was the number. And I felt that he had a right to, in view of what Hollywood has done to him. But I don't think that people generally realize what the motion picture industry has done to the American Indian. As a matter of fact, all ethnic groups, all minorities, all non-whites. And people just simply don't realize. They just took it for granted that that's the way people are going to be presented, and these cliches were just going to be perpetuated. And people actually don't realize how deeply these people are injured by seeing themselves represented. Not so much the adults, because they're already inured to that kind of pain and pressure, but children, Indian children, seeing Indians represented as savage, as ugly, as nasty, vicious, treacherous, drunken. They grow up only with a negative image of themselves, and it lasts a lifetime. Is that an answer to your question?
Yeah.
Thank you. You did a wonderful on-scene. We heard it.
Sachin and I played brother and sister in a movie called Shoot the Sundown. Yeah, I know. I know. It was so wonderful to play her brother. It was a movie called Shoot the Sundown. It starred Christopher Walken before he became so famous, and it was just an extraordinary experience. And it brings to mind the thing we're still dealing with. It's like there's so much pushback against, how dare an artist express an opinion politically. It's like the first person in the wave takes the brunt of the punishment. But an extraordinary moment, and I'll never forget it. It was so good to see.